My name is Madeline Dan, and I am, well, basically we're just right here in Kalumburu in Western Australia, so yeah. It's a really, really nice place to live. It feels like home. You feel safe. Everyone knows everyone. Everyone gets along most of the time. My kids are happy, and basically, yeah, it's just a really nice place to live. You know, you've got the fresh water just down over there. You've got the salt water about 10 kilometres down the road, so it's not like you don't have any food or anything like that. So it's really, really good. I have 4 kids. Two are away at boarding school right now, a 17-year-old boy and a 13-year-old girl, and I have 7-year-old twins who stay at home and drive me crazy. They're just full on non-stop, but I wouldn't change it for the world. And yeah, they love school and try to be friends with everyone. And yeah, my 17-year-old son Lance, he's been at boarding school since the age of 12, and yeah, he's graduating at the end of the year, so I am really, really rapt about that. Yeah, I think what has kept him at boarding school is the school itself is really, really good, and he has a lot of support from myself and his dad, David. Well, basically, we provide him with a lot of financial support. We ring them constantly, not constantly, like stalking, but yeah, every day or every second day, see how they're going, what they're doing. We interact with the school all the time, at least once a week, and when they've made a huge accomplishment, or if they're feeling down or anything like that, either myself or David will fly across to Queensland just to be with them for a couple of days. So if they're feeling unsettled and a bit anxious, so we go across just to have that reassurance that you're not alone. And yeah, because basically your children are an extension of yourself, and you actually want them to succeed in life. My mum and dad split up when I was very young. My mum was a sole parent for a while, and I had 2 older brothers. One was actually killed in a car accident when I was 14, and I seen my mum struggle a lot. And I've been around alcohol, domestic violence, drugs, and all that type of stuff. And I seen her having to struggle with with money and providing for us. And whereas at the end of the day, I would like my children to get educated, so they, when they get older, they won't have to have that struggle, and to teach them to be independent. So basically, instead of being stereotyped just as another Aboriginal person or as another black person, so they will be judged for who they are and what they bring to the table. Basically, I've learnt a lot from my own mistakes and other people's mistakes, and just basically, if you can set yourself up and your kids, put them on the right path, is what I try to do, then it makes life a whole lot easier. Being able to be that person that your kid can actually look up to and say, well, if my mum can do it, or if my dad can do it, or relatives and whatever, so so can I. I grew up with a lot of people, a lot of girls my age, with the teen pregnancy, with domestic violence and all that type of stuff. Because I only have the one daughter, I don't want her to see that as a part of life that they have to go through. Basically want to give her the right tools in life so that she can be a strong woman to say no. My son, yeah, who's 16 at the moment, turning 17. The path that we basically chose for him, to get him educated, to get him where he is today. He's in the sports academy over in Shalom Christian College where he goes to. He was on the North Queensland team for under 16 AFL, and then he eventually made the Queensland team. Yeah, very, very proud of that. He went down with 6 other kids from Townsville, and he was the only one to actually get recruited out of Townsville. Right now, our family goes for the Western Bulldogs, but he's always been a little West Coast boy. From the time he was small, we still have little AFL jumpers of West Coast. And he told me, Mum, you have to tell them, if I get picked, you have to tell them that I want to go to West Coast. Basically, we're waiting for confirmation. Even if he doesn't get in, it's a huge accomplishment in itself. And, we're very proud that he has made it to state level, and he'll also be graduating. So, very proud either way.